Here's my first trade, PLTR. I totally messed this one up. I was thinking long, I think kind of like everybody else, maybe coming up out of this triangle I had wedged out, or a BNR of pre-market high or a 5-minute high. Obviously that didn't happen pretty much anywhere. So then I was looking short because the market actually looked like it had a lot of short opportunities, kind of like the other day where I missed several of them. So I had this range marked out, and once PLTR flushed down, came back up. I usually like to wait, like 5 minutes. Sometimes I've blown that, but for the most part, I've done pretty good. And it started to kind of weaken. I could see the volume drying up, and it pushed back through down here, this level, came back up kind of for a retest. I mean, this is the area I'm looking at with this failure up here. And I got in here on this candle with a goal of previous day low, really. Yeah, I know that's really long. That's just default. So previous day low was kind of where I was thinking, or even lows down here. If it started to revert, I would have sold here. And I got stopped out here. And I think really what I realized is that, and I'm going to have to change my mindset on this one, but I have a really tight stop, and I've been maintaining really tight stops just while I focus on improving my entries. And I got stopped out, essentially on this candle. And in the end, this thing ended up working. And I could have gotten in for not so much an 84% roll, but a reclaim down. But by then I was done with PLTR because the volume was just so light as far as, down here, what was happening with buyers and sellers. And I'd moved on to something else. So this was my first blunder, but you could look at this bad boy, and I mean, had I had a good entry or even re-entered on this, this would have been a nice ride down. Definitely fit sort of what I was thinking. I didn't think it would get this far, but I was definitely thinking it was going to fail after I didn't make it up through this level. So I think this is what caused me to tilt a little bit, because I had missed this and then I'd moved on and started chasing. So I'll record those now.